Hey, what's going on, friends? Whether you're watching this video on a weekend or at the end of a workday, this mobility routine is designed to help you release tension that you're likely carrying from some work stress. Most of us work at a computer, we hunch forward, our hips get tight, our backs get tight, and we need to release that tension. So go ahead and join me. This will take about 8 minutes, and I promise you'll feel much better at the end. And as always, I'm wearing some of my favorite activewear, TLF. These shorts do have built-in liners, which are great for activities, as well as the micro mesh shirt, which again, great for activities and don't really absorb a lot of sweat. So this first exercise is a bear plank. You start in hands and knees position. You're gonna take your knees off the ground. Go ahead and follow along with me, and we will be holding this here for about 30 seconds. Now, if this is all you can do, you're feeling a lot of tension, just hold it here. But if you can, follow along with me, and we're gonna be tapping our shoulders slowly. The idea is not going fast, it's going slow and keeping your core engaged, and if you can, keeping those hips square to the ground. And take a break. Catch your breath. You should be feeling a bit of a burn right now. Like I said, we'll be releasing tension in the lower body. Go into a kneeling lunge position. Your back leg is down for support. From here, bring your chest up tall. And then with this hip, I'm gently pushing that hip forward. I'm feeling a great stretch through my hip flexor and a little bit through the quad right now. A lot of lower back tension and even mid-back pain is actually caused by the hip flexors. So this is one of the best ways to stretch it. Should feel some engagement here. Make sure you're following along. And then on this side that's down, taking my arm up and over. Take about 5 deep breaths as you do this. Notice I am bending away from it. Taking about 5 deep breaths. This is one of my key philosophies in training. We're not just stretching, we're not just doing strength training. We're combining the two together so you get stronger and you reduce pain. That's the key to my training programs. Next is my all-time favorite stretch. Love this, really releases a lot of tension from me and most people. While laying down with your knees elevated, I'm crossing one foot over the other. That bottom leg, I'm walking it out, that is key. And I'm letting everything fall to the floor. All right, so that is, a good stretch. Now I will go ahead and turn just a little bit. So that foot comes over, I walk the bottom foot out, let it fall, and then what you don't want to do is stay tight right here. I'm trying to get this shoulder down, and the easiest way to do that is just open your arms up, and what you'll do is you'll get a much better stretch, not only through your leg, but all the way through your back and your side. This movement is so great. You can do it before bed, you can do it first thing in the morning, if you can do it in the middle of the day, it's really gonna give you a great stretch in the glute and the piriformis, and if you're dealing with sciatica pain, it will really help release that. Okay, so that's one. And then so you can see from the same side, crossing that 1 foot over, walking out, I let everything fall down, and then remember to keep those arms open so you get the stretch through the full side. Now for you runners out there, this is a great movement to release the glutes and release tension in the hips, especially if you've been running, your IT band is likely tight and causing some tension in the hips, and this will help relieve that. You want to hold for about 20 to 30 seconds on each side, and we'll be repeating this 2 times. So this next movement is a little bit tricky, so I want you to pay attention because I guarantee you can do it. So we're going to start by laying on your side. All right, so supporting yourself, trying to get that hand underneath the shoulder if you can, putting 1 foot forward so it starts laying down, placing that foot on the ground right in front of the knee. And then what I'm doing is placing my hand behind my head and I'm getting my hip off the ground. So I have about equal tension in this leg as well as this leg. Now with this hand behind my head, I'm trying to get the hip close to the ground while I bring my elbow to the knee. Now this is called a thoracic spine opener. So I'll take a second, get into position, start with one leg down, cross the foot, hand on head, and then I'm bringing that elbow to knee. This one is huge for us as we work behind a computer. This is so helpful to release that tension that we feel in our backs. Not only will this help you release tension, but like I said, this is a combination of strength, body weight strength, and mobility that will cause that pain to never come back. The next exercise is a shoulder blade squeeze. This will release stiffness in the front of the shoulders, which oftentimes is what causes this poor posture. I'm trying to open up this shoulder, the chest. So from behind, what you can see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by bringing those elbows as far back as we can. We're squeezing those scapula together. You're holding about 10 seconds. And then what you're gonna end up doing is putting your hands like you're trying to hold a cup or hold something flat right there. So those elbows are squeezed back, and then with my palms facing the ceiling, I'm rotating my fingertips, rotating my palms out. As we squeeze, we're activating those muscles in the back that we're telling need to hold our posture up, right? As we want to have better posture, telling those muscles in the back to work. But we need to open up this front of the shoulder, otherwise our posture will never change. Pull those elbows back, palms open, and rotate out. So now that you've got it, let's do 30 reps. It's 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, and sometimes because I'm not the best counter, we'll do 31, 32, 33. That's a great number. So you're gonna feel a little bit of a burn. You've got a lot of stiffness in your upper back and in the shoulders, then that might have been really difficult for you. This is something that you're gonna wanna do, especially through your workday. You've been typing at the computer, stand up, pull those elbows back, palms open, do 15 of these. I guarantee if you do this once per day, 15, 20 reps per day, most of that shoulder pain completely goes away. So you can see I brought my prop over. You can do this against a wall. You wanna hold on to something, whatever you can get near you. And we're just doing a quad stretch. Most of you learned this in gym class at some point, and for whatever reason you stopped doing it. But releasing the tension in the quads, especially if you're exercising in some capacity each week, will really, really help you reduce aches and pains. Now, one thing to remember, we do not want to grab on our foot. This puts a lot of pressure on our ankle. If you already deal with ankle mobility issues, this could cause some long-term issues. You're gonna grab your ankle, and then from here, I am trying to bring my heel to my butt. If you're pretty tight, you'll notice as I am right now, my heel does not want to touch my butt, okay? What you don't want to do is do this, okay? I got my heel to my butt, but I completely lost the stretch. I'm trying to get that knee to point directly towards the ground while bringing my foot, my heel, towards my butt. Our last stretch of the day is a forward fold, or as some of you know, just a standard toe stretch, standard hamstring stretch. All right, so there's two forms that we're gonna be doing. The first form is really the proper way to do a hamstring stretch. What I'm gonna do is I'm bending at the hips. I'm not just going down and trying to touch my toes. I'm bending at the hips. What does that mean? So what you'll see here, my feet are square, shoulder width apart, not too wide. What I'm doing is I'm just sticking my butt backwards, straight. Right here, I already feel a hamstring stretch. You can just do this. This will be one of the best hamstring stretches, okay? So remember, it's just at the hips right here. All I'm doing is I'm sticking my bottom backwards and letting my back be straight. From here, I'm getting a great hamstring stretch. If you can, without rounding your back, keep your back straight and you reach a little bit towards your toes. This will be the deepest hamstring stretch you ever need. We'll want to hold this for about 10 seconds. Take some deep breaths. Do not let that back round. We'll hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that is the proper way to stretch your hamstrings, and if you're doing deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, lunges, lots of different positions that we have to bend the knee and straighten it out, this will help with that. And if you enjoyed this routine, make sure to comment what your favorite stretch was, make sure you like this video, and of course, subscribe to my channel for more mobility routines.